Hi guys, it's Kako from Kakomoto. Today we'll be reviewing the Sena 20S Bluetooth Communicator. It's right here, mounted on my helmet, as you can see. And for those of you who haven't tried a communicator before, it uses Bluetooth and radio frequency so that you can communicate like an intercom between riders. So it's like a radio, basically. It lets you ride along with all your friends and talk to them the entirety of the ride. So it supposedly changes your entire view of how a ride is supposed to be. And it's supposed to be a game changer in the fact that once you start using it, you'll never do group rides again without it. So I guess I'll have to be the judge of that. Getting it set up was a little bit fiddly, I have to be honest. Pushing the button, waiting how many seconds, pushing the button 5 seconds, 6 seconds. It's all the consequence of this simple, very simple design. And the reason for the simple design is because you're expected to operate it with a gloved hand. I get it. I get the whole idea about it, why it's difficult to use, but sometimes it might feel too difficult. I mean, it took us a really long time to get it synced up and working, but once you actually get it working, it's actually simple to use. There are two buttons, this rotating jog dial and a button in the back and a button in the bottom. And once you get used to what each button does, it's actually a very simple unit to operate. But getting it set up can be a bit fiddly. So today we're gonna try setting it up and pairing it with an older Sena device, and me and Aris Ilagan of Top Gear, my boss in Top Gear, will be taking a drive with SPG to Orchard, and on the way we'll be communicating and seeing how it works. Now the biggest feature for me, and one of the more important things, is more or less how I drive a lot with music on, and these communicators allow you to stream music from your phone. So music play on your phone, like now it's on Spotify, will be playing on my communicator, and that's actually one of the best reasons to have a communicator. So let's check it out. It's Kako, and I'm excited. So now we're testing the Sena. Hello, sir. Yeah. Triumph, sir. So you can hear me now, sir. Ganon. You can hear me. Ganon. Hindi, okay lang, sir. I just adjust lang konti. Kompleto na, sir. Works. Thank you. Grabe yung tunog ng Harley. Ganda. Ay, nako. Pero ang daming cars, ang daming traffic. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Friday na eh. Medyo late na nga mga ito. Ang linaw, sir, kahit na we were like riding along at full speed, it's quite clear. Galing, galing. Grabe. Yung mga karoon kailangan video, sir. Yun, sir, may aso. Ito. Because sir, off ka muna. So now we're here, Orchard. Nice long ride, nice easy ride, MCX and SLEX, and some nice bikes. The weird thing is I realize now, none of us have the same bike. All of us have a different class of bike. So we have an adventure bike, supermoto, vintage, naked, cruiser, and oh, there's two nakeds naman pala.
Nice win! Uy! Captain America! You're here!
Some music on the Sena, and I'll let you guys know how it is. Let's go home. So some positives about the Sena. So the Sena 20S is a communicator, Bluetooth communicator. For those who don't know, it allows you to communicate with other people who have communicators. It's got earphones inside the helmet so that you can listen to other people while riding. And then it has a microphone here so I can talk to about people while riding. And basically it's got a range of about 2 kilometers or so they say. And I tried it today with Aris, with his Sena, and yeah, it worked perfectly. We were able to hear each other pretty well, and never had an issue with sound or anything adverse like that. But a lot of people buy a Sena so that they can stream music from their phone. It has a Bluetooth function, so it streams music. You can control the music using the jog dial here. You can click it, you can increase the volume, decrease the volume, go to the next track, go to the previous track. It's actually pretty good at that. The problem is a lot of people I know, they buy Senas only to use it as an MP3 player. Is that actually wise? I would say not. At 15 to 20,000, a Sena is just not meant for doing that. Conclusion time. The Sena, worth it? Depends what you're going to use it for. As a communicator, perfect. Couldn't complain. As an MP3 player and the communicator, perfect. It can auto-mute the sound that you get for when calls come in or when people start talking. But as a strict MP3 player, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't recommend it as just that. It's a little too pricey for that. So there you go. There you have it. That's my review of the Sena 20S. I have the Sena 10C next week, and that should be an interesting thing because the Sena 10C is the most full-featured Sena they have. It's basically the same thing as there's a communicator, MP3 player, but you also add the camera to that. So it should be interesting. I want to see and compare the video of that camera to this one and just see how big the difference is, if there is a difference at all. So we'll see how it works. So for more reviews, top tips, long drives, and food, keep it here on Takamoto. Ride safe, and I'll see you soon.